so empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from...
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for another episode of the England show. I'm joined by Max, Kenny, Chris, and Rhys. How are we all doing, guys?
I'm Dodd. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
I'm not doing too bad myself today.
Yeah, Kenny, God knows. Yeah, Rhys, when you're not talking, do you want to mute? Because I'm still getting that bit of playback.
Yeah, I'll
God knows
switch
what.
my laptop.
Cheers, mate.
It's just charge.
Oh, that's cool, mate. Cheers. Gareth saying, can't wait for this. Good to see Chris on these shows. Needs to be on more shows like this more often. Chris is on plenty of shows. I mean, we got Formula One this weekend, unless he ditches me. I mean, so we got some Formula One. I mean, Chris is on an awful lot of shows. I mean, we don't want to put him on too many, because then, you know, he might end up saying something that he regrets to someone, because man can't always be the happiest. He's very honest opinions, isn't that right, Chris? Very honest. He's a very honest guy.
Also,
we can't have him on all.
Also, people that sick of seeing me as well.
It's okay. I don't think they're sick of seeing me just yet, but we're working on that. We're working on that. I've spent all day just designing thumbnails for transfers and bloody new overlay as well. We've got the England badge instead of some writing. So, you know, man's been working hard. It's not coming home, by the way. Sorry, I tell you. Well, you know, it is. It's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. We've got Jackie Grealish. I'm going to be lads on. I'll be in about 15, 20 minutes. Love the intro. What's good from Wolf? Yeah, the intro ain't too bad, but we've got plenty to talk about. Obviously, we didn't have one last week because I think there was a Euros game. There was probably a Euros game. Like, let's be real. And we probably won't have one next Friday, because there'll probably be a Euros game. We're working at when we can do these. But what I want to do tonight is, obviously, I want to reflect from the group stage. I want to reflect of how England have done so far, what players have stood out, what players need, you know, a kick up the ass. And then, obviously, we're going to preview the Germans. We're going to preview those German bastards. And we're just going to look at that. And then at the end, we'll be picking who we think should be the starting 11 and the formation and all of that. So we've got plenty to get into. Smile and wave, Kenny. Smile and wave. Velvishwan saying last Friday was the England versus Scotland game. Well, that'll be why, because I was fucking raging after that game. I could only just about bear to go on Rhys's channel, let alone doing a whole thing. Vibe saying the only thing coming in Wales will be the sheep. And anybody asked, wow, easy, wow. We've got a fair few England fans, but Max, I'll start with you. How do you think the group went for us? I mean, obviously we got the win against Croatia. We drew against the Scottish. We beat the Czech Republic. We've gone through the entire group without conceding. And Chris sent me a stat, which The last time we did that was in 1966. So I'm not going to jinx it, but you know, that could happen. What do you make of it? What have you made of it?
Well, I've thought it's been quite easy this year because obviously we've got the best, obviously probably one of the easiest groups you can get. The tournaments fixtures have worked really well for us. The Croatia game, very simple, very easy to break down inside the first 20 minutes or so. Did get the goal, just kept attacking them. They couldn't do anything. Didn't concede any goals throughout the whole group, which is very, very positive, because if we can do that in the group, who knows what can happen in the knockouts. I've already predicted where we're going, straight to the fucking final. But the group was just, obviously, yes, Scotland drew against us and apparently won against us. But it's been a great group, in my opinion, because we've not conceded. We've attacked from the off every single game. We've done what we needed to do. We've got a little help from Czech Republic in some state of mind, and then it's all gone our way. Really, we've attacked, we've defended, we've done what we needed to do in midfield well, and even though we've had ups and downs with Southgate, we've still gone through on a positive. So I'm really happy about it, to be honest, and I think we'll definitely go further than I thought we did at the start.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Kenny, what about you?
It was just a type of group stage where we managed to get through. Really, we were never in any danger of going out, even when we drew to Scotland. A worry, though, that I will say from it is the goal scoring. We only scored 2 goals, and this defensive style. We're good defensively, but this defensive style needs to stop. We have to attack. I think that will be vital if you want to beat the bastards. I can't say actually, but to beat the bastards. Yeah, I think we have to take into account the goal scoring, and then we have to go up. Basically, I'm saying we have to score more than 2 goals in the knockout stage to really beat, especially to beat Germany, and the Netherlands as well could be in the semis as well. So it is what it is. It was a mediocre group stage, but we managed to get through it. 0 goals conceded, very promising, but we have to get more goals. Not really much else to say, really. It was quite a boring group for us.
Yeah, no, I do hear that. What about you, Rhys? What have you thought of the group stage so far? Oh, that's what Rhys thought of the group stage so far. But it's okay, because I think he's just moved over to his computer.
Yeah, I literally just switched over to
I was just about to say that's exactly what Rhys thought of the group stage. He was like, "Nah, fuck this shit, I'm off."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've said my thoughts quite a few times. It's been bang average. I wish I could be as positive as Max, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, we got through, but it just feels like we did the bare minimum. It was really sort of every game was Croatia was, it was a good start. I would have all day taken that Croatia game, but we needed to build on that. Scotland, you can draw that because it is a derby game. As much as we hate to admit it, you can always draw those kinds of games. But it's the performance that I was really disappointed with. And then in the final game against the Czechs, we got the goal fairly early on, I think it was. But from there on, we just didn't push on. I really wanted us to get that confidence, to get the goal scoring, and to kind of go, yeah, listen, that the Czechs were the team that we had to beat to make sure we got first. Obviously, they were top of the group at the time. And if we'd have gone and won 3-0, we would have made obviously the Germans, who we ended up facing, made them a bit more scared of us. But kind of it is what it is. The clean sheets are obviously the main thing. But we need to sort out our goal scoring form.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Chris, what about you? Obviously end of groups now. What's your opinion of the groups? How do you think it went for us?
Well, first things first, job done. That's all you can say about that. and
Yeah.
not very inspiring performances, but end of the day, like you're through. That's all that matters. We won.
Yeah.
To start the group stage, there's two wins that you're through, guaranteed, and
Mm-hmm.
we just about did that, or 4 points done.
Yeah.
But yeah, not inspiring. That I just think the not inspiring performances this always made on to the journey then. But you have to say, when you're doing the knockout stages, I don't even think many teams been that inspiring, if I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to look at the
The
truth of death as well.
the only one I can think were inspiring were maybe the Italians. I thought they were very good, but
I
they didn't. But obviously, everyone's dark horses, Turkey, were abysmal. So, could you really compare Italy there? I mean, no. Obviously, I expect Turkey to do well in the round of 16. Obviously, everyone's dark horses. Oh wait, shit. Almost
indeed.
every single person on social media is in the mud, apart from probably a select few of us. I didn't.
Yeah,
pick Turkey.
I backed them, unfortunately.
Yeah, so Rhys has found his way into the mud.
I put them to finish bottom of the group.
Everyone has a bad prediction.
I put them
Yeah.
to the
Not gonna put it,
semi-final.
everyone,
And I said-
no one really said Sheffield United would get relegated.
I
It's
put
just
them
one
to
of
the
those cowards, isn't
semi-final and I said they take England to penalties, lads. Oh my fucking god.
Kenny, can I just help you again with a bit of decor that it appears that you were never taught. When someone's talking, it's polite to shut the fuck up. Like when someone's talking, the last thing they want to hear is you yelling or screaming or I don't know, God knows doing what. It's okay. To the people watching, we're just teaching Kenny how to act like a responsible adult. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. Done that one. Damn vibes. I'm just supporting my Welsh bros. What the fuck? It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. It is. We are dragons, not sheep. I'm taking the best. Hopefully, Wales can have a good tournament. Yeah, I mean, sure. North Macedonia have scored more goals than us. Yeah, this is true.
I've got the legend Pandev though.
Yeah. We do have Harry Kane, but world class. I think not. Not gonna lie though, but Grealish, Saka were playing well on our wings in the Czech Republic game. They did. They absolutely did.
Well, Grealish was in the 10 sort of position, wasn't he? I'd definitely like to see him there over Mount because I don't think it's really right that Mount plays. To be honest,
just want to confirm it definitely ain't my kid. Not a fucking chance. I'll put it this way: I do not want a kid, ever. God, Jesus, not. No parenting, Kenny. Something like that. I thought there was 6 of us. But yeah, Max, standout performer so far for the team. Who's been your standout performer? Max is off, God knows doing what. Kenny, standout performer?
Well, there hasn't really been one, but if I had to pick one, I'd just say because of that one performance he had, then Phillips. Because it's not really been a standout performer. No one's really been that good. Of course, Grealish has been good when he's played, but he just he's barely been picked. He got picked one game, I think he got subbed off for that game too, and that was the Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd say Phillips because we didn't really good game against Croatia. That's really my only thing because I wouldn't be saying Phillips if he actually had a decent play at the tournament. And I know some people will be saying Sterling, but Sterling hasn't really been good apart from the goals, and the goals were made by Phillips and Grealish, who are in my top 2 candidates. So yeah, I'd say Grealish actually, just because I think that Phillips had an awful performance against Scotland and didn't really do anything to check. So I'm going to take you to Grealish because Grealish has been very good. But there hasn't really been a standout. It's not really. It's just been mediocre, really. It's no one's been that good. It's just
Yeah, I hear that. Chris, what about you? Standout performer?
Oh Jesus. John Pickford. he hasn't conceded, has he? Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. That is genuinely my standout performer. It's between him and Luke Shaw for me, because Luke Shaw's been. I think I saw a stat that he's been our most creative player. He's the one who's created the most chances. So, I mean, I'm going to give it to either Luke Shaw or Jordan Pickford, to be brutally honest with you. And I was hoping knockouts were a bit better.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah,
Pickford,
exactly.
Pickford and Shaw.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say first against Croatia, but then first wasn't really.
I'd almost say our whole defence. None of them have really put a foot out of line. I mean, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Mings has had a fairly good tournament. You won't hear me say that often.
To be fair, I think Scotland were the only team, let's be honest, that tested our defence.
Yeah.
Czech Republic and Croatia, they were absolutely shocking against us.
Yeah, they were.
So, yeah, I think I understand why people said our defence, to be honest. Because I do agree with Kenny, though. I think it is hard to pick out a standout performer.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Rhys, what about you? Who's your standout performer?
God, I don't really think there has been one. Grealish, I guess, in the very few minutes he's had, but I don't really think anyone has been incredible. The centre backs, they've done their job, but I don't think they've necessarily been standout performers.
I mean, I suppose doing your job right now is probably a standout.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's as people have alluded to, it's certainly not been the most positive tournament. Wolf saying, "No, you are the father." I'm definitely not. For me, it's Pickford. Grealish is a Ford. Okay, moving on. Adam saying Kenny. Now ask Kenny why you think it's coming home.
You'll see if I think it's coming on later on, mate. But I guess I'm not going to give it away yet.
I hear that. Best performance is Jadon Sancho. His incredible sitting posture on the bench really impressed me. Absolutely incredible. What do you mean Croatia was shocking against England? Both teams had 8 shots, 2 on target, 50% possession.
Stats mean nothing.
That's why stats don't always matter.
Yeah, I think with stats,
watch the game, then you'll see that we dominated the game.
I think with stats, it's about you use stats to complement the argument. For me, you don't base your argument off the stats. You use it to complement. You watch the game, and then you will look at the stats, and you'll use them to reflect upon the argument that you're currently in. And that's that really. No, Germany, Dutchland. I have absolutely no idea what that means. I am, in fact, English without any idea what.
He's just saying it's just Germany, and it's just German words basically.
Nice.
It's the same word, but just in different meanings.
Guten Tag, Pogba. I can say Guten Tag, Pogba. I think that means hello. Howdy do motherfuckers. I hear that. Ali. Now, the trouble is England had hardly had any shots on target during the Euros. They've scored as many goals as Macedonia. Yeah, but you don't win it.
Doesn't that make it clinical, though?
Possibly. I mean, the thing is, you don't win the Euros in the group stage. You just don't. Now is when you win the Euros. Obviously, not the round of 16, of course. We're 3 rounds away from the final, 4 from winning the whole thing. This is now when you win it. Now, we are going to win it, end of story. And I'm sure everyone agrees with me in the world because we are the greatest ever nation to have graced world football. But I want to talk about which player has really underperformed. And I think I know almost what everyone is going to say right now. So just say yes. Does everyone agree that Harry Kane has been our worst performer so far?
I want to
Yeah.
troll, but yes.
Yeah.
Kenny?
Yeah. Definitely it's me.
Max, are you there, or you still looking at pictures of naked ladies?
No, I'm here.
Excellent. I just said does everyone agree that Harry Kane has been our worst performer?
I do agree.
Sounds like you're about to marry Harry Kane. But Pogba saying, Danke, language Zach, YouTube Mafia striking. You guys should win with that schedule. We'll do our prediction in a bit. Nippin saying, Goose. I'm goose pimply scared about Tuesday. I'm not scared at all. Is it true that the biggest England fan in the world is Kenny? No one backs or support England more than Kenny. No, I'll probably say it's me. I've been saying it's coming home for about 9. Well, how old am I? I'm 25. I've been saying it's coming home since about 25 years now. So you could argue it was me. I believe my first words, my first words out of the womb was "it's coming home." I've just been bitterly disappointed for 25 years. Max, what is it that Harry Kane needs to do in the knockouts, apart from the blaringly obvious, which is score? What's he actually need to do?
Well, in the group games, we've obviously seen him drop deep a lot, which isn't his normal position at Spurs. Obviously, he might leave, which is probably his best option. But anyway, I think what he needs to do is make sure that he can make the runs in behind the defence, but also make sure that he can create the passes before he runs onto them. He creates them, then finishes them. He lays it off. He gets laid off, and then we score. He needs to create the chances whilst also delivering the chances. Otherwise, it won't work, and we won't get anywhere. Because at the moment, he's dropping too deep. He can't run onto any passes because no one's actually looking at him. No, everyone's looking out wide at Grealish or whoever. Sterling's not giving him much of the ball. No one's making the runs for him either. So he needs some support at the front, but he also needs to work out himself whether he can make the runs or not, because he's not been doing that. He needs to be consistent, and that's what he needs to improve on. Really, there's no other.
Yeah, I hear that. I do. Ask Kenny, are you Manc born and bred?
Yeah, I am. I think it's obvious.
It's crikey. No, ask Kenny what's more important, his country or his club.
No comment. I refuse to answer this question.
I'm important for you.
Niall and Kenny are both. Are you both on Twitter? Yep. The Twitters are underneath our well, it's to the side of me. Mine is Niall _ PAFC, and Kenny's is Sancho is coming. Also, you can follow the Twitter's YouTube, which is at Let's Talk EPL on YouTube, Twitter. Let's Talk EPL. But does everyone agree it's sort of the build up and all of that with Harry Kane, and it's one of them. Does everyone sort of agree with that?
It depends on our midfield, evidently.
Right.
Like, we've been playing with a double pivot of Phillips and Rhys.
Yeah.
I feel like because there's not enough creating options from the midfield, Harry Kane needs to drop deep and create himself.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put like a Mason Mount or Phil Foden in that number 10, then I feel like Kane will stay up top more.
Yeah, I hear that. I do. No, I think Foden has been very underwhelming too. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I've not been impressed with him. Do you think European club footy turns into a money fight? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Sent you something regarding Monday now. I'll check it after the stream or when you can. Yep, we'll do. I'll do it. I'll check it before the end of the night. That is for sure. But what we're going to do next is we're going to predict the knockouts, which, you know, is very difficult and not always the easiest thing to do in life. Well, that's really annoying. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. Share that. Right. So that should bring me what I want. Yeah, it does. So what I've got here is obviously the knockouts. I've done mine, so I've had to go into Windows to do it. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to predict basically what we think, how the whole tournament, or how the knockouts are going to go, and yeah, go from there. So what we'll do is obviously we'll all get one vote each. Max, Belgium, Portugal, who's going through? Crikey, if you're going to come on a stream, at least be fucking active. Kenny, Belgium, Portugal, who's going through?
It'll be a great game, but I think Portugal will sneak just. I've thought about this one. Very, very tight.
All right, 1-0 Portugal. Chris?
Oh, it's a tough one. Portugal, I just think they'll turn it on in the knockout stages. 2-0
to Portugal. Max?
I'm saying Belgium for this one.
2-1. 2-1. Yep. Rhys, are you there yet? Nope. Valvishwan?
Be close, but Portugal.
Portugal. And that makes that 2-2. Rhys?
No.
Portugal, Belgium.
Oh. Belgium.
Belgium.
No,
and,
it was 3-1 when Belgium did it. I swear.
Okay, so hold on. Max went Belgium.
That's 3-2 then. To Portugal.
Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I go Portugal. I'll go Belgium as well then. So we'll open that up to comments. The first two. Just put in who you think it will be. Zachary saying Belgium. Wolf saying Portugal. Adam, it's probably down to you, mate. Who do you think's going to win? Portugal, Belgium. That's how we'll decide it. Whilst we wait for Adam to do
Liam,
Portugal through. Adam, about the away goal rule, I'll ask them in a bit after we've done our predictions. Actually, we might as well do it before. Everyone, what do you think of scrapping the away goal rule?
Pointless.
I'm against it.
Mixed games will be far less exciting, to be honest, with the knockouts. So I'm against it.
Yeah, I'm against it because I just think teams will defend more without that away goal rule.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's quite annoying the away goal rule is being scrapped. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone is in agreement, but everyone thinks Portugal are going to go through to semi-finals. Now, Italy, Austria. Shall I just put Italy through now?
Austria.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Right, so that's Kenny?
Yeah, Italy. But I would,
Max?
by the way.
Italy.
Right, so yeah, Italy go through. France, Switzerland, I'll just put the French through, yeah?
Can I just say something? I'm not saying that France
Switzerland.
saying that Switzerland will give them a game. And no disrespect to Switzerland, they are a very good side. And they will.
Security,
No.
masterclass hat trick.
Put my team there.
Are we seriously debating France versus fucking Switzerland?
No, I'm not
Yes.
saying Switzerland will win.
Yes.
I think Switzerland will lose, definitely. But I think
No, we will win.
Does everyone agree that the French are winning apart from Velverswan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, excellent. That just want to make that relatively easy. 'Cause I feel like Velverswan is a troll. Croatia, Spain. That one is a bit, less clear. Max, Croatia, Spain.
I'm going with a Spain victory.
1-0 to Spain then, Kenny?
Croatia, I think, will just get through.
Croatia, so that is 1-1. Chris?
Oh, it's another tough one.
It is.
Croatia.
2-1 to Croatia. Rhys?
Spain.
2-2. Velverswan?
Switzerland.
We're doing Croatia, Spain, buddy.
Croatia.
So that makes that 3-2 to Croatia. I mean, I'm going to go Spain. I think they've got enough to win. So the comments, one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 saying Spain. So it looks like Spain are going through. FYI, someone's alarm is going off. So Spain are going through. Sweden versus Ukraine. This is an interesting one. Max, Sweden versus Ukraine.
This one's quite a tough one because I don't exactly know how each of them play, but I'm going to say a Sweden victory.
Sweden topped the group, by the way.
Yeah,
So that's 1-0 Sweden. Kenny?
7-6 to Ukraine.
Okay, 1-1. Chris?
I think they are both even in my opinion. I know Sweden topped the group, but
Well, they haven't conceded a goal until the last game.
true. And yeah, I'll go Sweden.
So that's 2-1 to Sweden. Rhys, you there, bro?
Hello. Yes. Sorry.
Sweden, Ukraine?
Sweden.
3-1 to Sweden. Velverswan?
Sweden all day, Forsberg masterclass.
And Wolf, JB, Adam, Liam, Zachary, and Pogba all saying Sweden. I mean, Zachary said IKEA, but I feel like that's Sweden. Now, we're going to leave our one until the end. Netherlands versus the Czech Republic. Max? Jesus Christ. Kenny?
The Dutch will get through.
1-0 to the Dutch. Chris?
I'm not being convinced by Netherlands, but I think it'll go through.
Yep. Rhys?
Dutch.
Valve? Jesus Christ. Well, all the comments are saying the Netherlands and Dutch, so we'll just go with the Netherlands and the Dutch. Why not? That makes the most sense. And last but not least, Wales versus Denmark. Max, are you there? Nope. Kenny, Wales versus Denmark.
I'm gonna say Wales edge it.
Wales 1-0. Max?
Denmark.
1-1. Chris?
Oh, it's tight then. I'm gonna go for my dark horses. Come on, Denmark. Couldn't give a toss about Wales. They don't give a toss about us. So Wales fans, save your dolphin tears.
Brutal. And Rhys?
Denmark.
Velverswan?
Denmark just to piss off Wolf.
The comments, we've got Wolf saying Denmark. No, Wales. Liam saying Denmark. Jay saying Denmark. Zachary saying Denmark. Adam saying Denmark.
You're getting off this,
Pogba
mate.
saying Denmark. So everyone just saying Denmark, really. So everyone saying Denmark. Back up
I
to
thought it's just to piss off Wolfer.
well, for Velvishwan it probably is.
Yeah.
But the big one, the Battle of World War One and Two recommences.
Oh,
Here comes
no.
here comes World War Three. Because if we
What have
lose,
you done?
genuinely, if we lose, World War Three genuinely will start within the English FA. Well, at least it will from the fans anyway. Max, England, Germany, Wembley Stadium, round of 16. Who's winning?
It's gonna be your boys, England. We're going all the way.
1-0 England. Kenny?
Oh, God, sorry. I've been debating it all day, but I think that England will scrape through by the
2-0
whisker.
to England. Chris?
I'm not confident we'll go through, but I'm going to back my boys, England.
3-0 to England. Rhys?
fuck it, England.
You sounded so fucking convincing then. It was unreal. Couldn't be more convinced by England if he tried. So that's 4-0 England. Velvishwan?
Scotland. Oh wait, they're not through. England.
5-0 England. Obviously, I'm also voting England. So that's 6-0 England. 6-1, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 7-4. Well, 7-5. Well, looks like England are through. Congratulations to England into the quarterfinals we go. Now, up we go again. Portugal versus Italy. Max, Portugal, Italy.
Italy.
1-0 Italy. Kenny?
I'm going to back my boys. Bruno Fernandes to score a last-minute penalty.
Kenny's right, I'll remove my wood from you.
1-1.
I'll just go for
Chris?
a sec. So
Yeah.
can I just say mine quick before I go?
Yeah.
I'll go for Italy.
2-1 to Italy. Chris?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jota plays for Portugal. Choose wisely.
Oh, I hate doing this. Yeah, Portugal. Fuck it.
So what's that now? 2-2. Velvishwan?
Portugal, Diogo Jota hat trick.
3-2. I'm going Italy. So that is 3-3. 4-3 to Portugal. 4-4. 5-4 to Italy. 6-4 to Italy. 6-5.
6-6. Oh wait, no.
Nope, because that's a 7. That's 7, and Velv can't vote twice.
That's not
Italy into the final. Now,
Semi-final.
DEL_skills. Yeah. France versus Spain. Max.
I'm saying France.
Okay, 1-0. Kenny?
You know what? Fuck France. Just fuck them. Spain will batter them.
Pogba plays for France. Kenny.
Spain.
Okay, so that's 1-1. Chris?
Can't go past France. So
2-1. Velvishwan?
I feel like there's going to be an upset. And because N'Golo Kante is playing for France, Spain is going to win.
So what's that on now? That was
3-2 Spain.
3-2 to 2-2. Rhys, are you there?
No, Rhys is not there.
Okay, so I'm saying France, so that's 3-2 to France. 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2.
Hey, that's not even French,
Nice.
that's Spanish. Pogba, he said it's Spanish.
Okay, so France are through. Down to the Denmark Netherlands one. Max, Netherlands or Denmark?
As much as I love Denmark, I'm saying Netherlands.
Kenny?
I think the mighty Danes will pull through for a dramatic last-minute goal to get to the semis.
Okay, so that's 1-1. Chris?
My dark horse is Denmark. Yes, door.
2-1 to Denmark. Velshon?
Netherlands, Genie, Wijnaldum,
So
masterclass.
that's 2-2. Rhys, see you there?
Yeah, Ronaldo's done. Velvet's wrong.
No,
Okay,
he's
so
still-
that I'm going to vote for the Netherlands. That's 3-2. 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-3.
Hello, sorry, I'm back.
6-4, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4. So it looks like Netherlands are through. Is that who you had gone for, Rhys?
Yeah, probably.
England versus Sweden. Max.
England, no doubt.
Okay. Kenny.
What's Sweden gonna do? Look, Zlatan's gonna go back on and do. Nope. England win 93-0.
2-0 to England. Chris.
Can I just say, if we do beat Germany, I expect us to reach the final. If we don't reach the final, it's a national embarrassment at the 2018 World Cup. So England.
That World Cup was a
3-0
fluke.
England. Rhys.
England. That's about as positive as I can be.
Okay, that's perfect. 4-0 England. Velvishwan.
IKEA.
Okay, so that's 4-1. 5-1 to England because I vote England. 5-2. 6-2. 6-3. 7-3. 7-4. So that is England through to a semi-final. Again, 2 major tournaments, 2 semi-finals. Not bad. Now, Italy versus the French. Max.
I'm saying Italy goes to the final.
1-0 to Italy. Kenny?
Italy are just absolutely amazing. I think they
2-0 to Italy.
Italy.
Chris?
Ow.
I'm still Dundalk for my winners of the Heroes France.
2-1. Rhys? Velvishwan?
France to make it interesting.
So that's 2-2. Rhys?
France on pens.
I'm also going to go for France. That is 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4. Looks like it's France through. Italian Mafia, mate. Now, semi-final number 2 from Wembley Stadium on the 7th of July. England versus the Netherlands. Max.
Close one, but yet again, back in the boys and going England.
Kenny?
I have to be unbiased here, and I'm going to say that I think that we just don't have that final mentality. I think the Netherlands would just be us. So, psych! England are going to win it, lads.
2-0.
Kenny, you're not funny.
Chris?
Oh, we should beat the Netherlands. England.
So you're going England, yeah?
Yep.
3-0 England. Rhys?
Frank de Boer, disaster class. England go through to the final.
4-0 England. Velvishwan?
Wales.
I'm going to say that's a vote to England. So that's 5-0 England. 6-0 England. 7-0 England. 7-1, 7-2, 7-3, 7-4. So England through to another final. Well, our first final for quite a while. So from Wembley Stadium on the 11th of July, Sunday at 8 o'clock, the French versus the English. What are we going for? Max.
It's coming home. It's coming home to England. We're going to win the final by far.
Love it. Kenny?
France are so overrated. I don't even think France are the hardest
2-0.
team for the block.
Chris?
Oh, you have to automate, don't you? Oh dear.
Chris, please. Chris, did you?
Fuck it. Yeah, fine then. And then
3-0 to England. Rhys?
I'm not confident now.
Sorry, but the fun stops here. Allez, les Blues.
3-1. Velverswamp?
France.
3-2. I'm going to say England 4-2.
We discuss in bed. Don't worry.
4-3, 4-4, 5-4. There we go. Yeah. And because I owned a channel, I'm going to get a deciding vote and say England, obviously.
How have we managed to put England in both of our predictions?
Because the owner of Let's Talk Premier League is extremely patriotic and will not let fans beat us in the Euros. So it's coming home, guys. It is coming home. But that's that. We've still got another bit of fun and games to do because we've got to pick who we are going to face the Germans. No, football has never will never come home apart from 1966. Well, we did sort of create football, but you know.
Hold back. Don't be pessimistic, mate. Always be positive, right?
But we are facing the Germans. So we're going to pick what we think our starting 11 should be. And of course, the formation that we should use as well. So I've loaded up the thing. So firstly, what formation does everyone think we should do against the Germans? This isn't what Southgate is going to do. This is what we want to do. So 4-3-3. Anyone else?
4-3-2-1.
Anyone else something different?
4-3-3 with a DM. Like it basically goes into a 4-2-3-1 anyway. So
yeah,
one of those.
Big up to Steve Games who has just subscribed. Much appreciated.
Yes,
Big up Stevie.
Charity friend, mate.
So what formation are we? A 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1? What are we going for?
4-2-3-1. That's the formation we've been playing.
Okay.
4-3-3-B to be exact, I think it is.
So, Max, what do you think we should do?
I think that we should go a 4-2-3-1.
So that's 2-1 to 4-2-3-1. Kenny?
4-3-3.
2-2. Chris?
4-2-3-1.
I'm going 4-3-3. So I've got a coin here somewhere. If I can ever find it.
What happened to host gets deciding vote?
Yeah, we might as well. 4-3-3.
Yes.
4-3-3-B. So with a DM. So yeah. But realistically, we're picking what we want, not what Southgate wants. Goalkeeper. I'm just going to put Pickford in. Yeah.
Ramsdale, man.
No, I don't want T-Rex in my goal.
No, Ramsdale, man. Ramsdale.
Well, we haven't really got. I am not putting. Right, a guy who has not played any of the group games. You want me to suddenly chuck in goal against the Germans? What?
Yeah, did you not see what the Dutch did in 2014, bringing Crow in for the Pens?
Exactly. Exactly, that's what I'm.
Position.
Yeah, but the difference is Pickford is actually quite good at penalties, so you know.
Yeah, but you just,
Let's put it this way: he's the only goalkeeper since I think David Seaman to have saved a penalty for us. Now, I don't want to just say something for that, but David Seaman was quite a while ago, guys. So you know, so Pickford in goal, right back, Max.
I'm going to say Trippier.
Trippier.
Is this who we want? Yeah, not who we think
Yeah.
it's going to be.
It's not, well, if it's what Southgate's going to do, we're getting 3 at the back, but this is what we want. So
We're actually doing it
Trippier, Kenny,
I'd say Rhys James.
1-1. Chris,
Walker.
1-1-1. Rhys,
Big man trips.
2-1 to Trippier. Velshram,
Trippier.
and I'd also go Trippier. We'll do score predictions after we do this, so hang fire. We'll be doing score predictions straight after, so don't worry about that. So Trippier in at right back. I was about to say in goal then. That would be a bit of a madness. Centre back pairings. Maguire Stones.
Yep.
I'd go with Maguire Stones.
You know what? Connor Cody deserves a shout. He has been
Not in a
constant
four-back.
training.
No.
Not in a fucking four-back.
If we're
Jesus
going far at
Christ.
the back, Connor Cody needs to be in there.
But we're not. We're doing a 4 at the back, mate. I'm not putting Connor
What would
Cody
you
in
actually
a
do
4.
if fucking Connor Cody started, though?
I would end the watch along straight away and go to bed.
I'll stick my Germany shirt on.
I think everyone's in agreement with Stones and Maguire, right?
No, Connor Cody and Tyra Mings.
Yeah,
That's
if
too
that
far.
was
That's too,
okay,
that's
if
too
that
far.
was that, if that was to happen, I'd end the watch along, go get a bottle of vodka, and down the fucker. Left back, who are we going for?
I'll go
Well,
Chilwell.
actually, it can only be Shaw because Chilwell would have been. He's in isolation till
Shaw.
Monday.
Yeah, the
So it can
isolation
only be
finishes
Luke.
on the day of the game.
If it, they can only train on the Tuesday, which you know is madness. So
Yeah.
it's going to have to be Luke Shaw. The
He's
DM though, DM. Max,
I'm gonna say Calvin Phillips.
Jesus.
Wow.
Saka as a left back in a four-man defence. I'd rather not. Definitely rather not.
No, thank you.
That wouldn't fill me with much joy.
You gotta believe in the
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely all right with not doing that. So Kenny, DM,
What I ate for dinner last night?
Rice. Okay, Chris,
White.
2-1 to Rice. Reese,
Declan, mate. Declan Rice.
4-1. Yeah, 4-1 to Rice. Velshran,
I feel like we need to speak on this man's performance. He hasn't performed as I expected.
No
For that
one
reason, I'm
has
going with
performed.
Phillips. Phillips in that
okay, well
league.
he hasn't performed either, but you know.
He performed more than Rice.
We've got some calls for Hendo, but I want Hendo a bit further forward. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's my thinking.
And
Oh.
which site is this now? This is called Create Formation Wolf. Create. Oh yeah, I can copy. I'll copy and paste it. For you. We're good like that. We're
basically
good
the
like
first
that.
thing that comes
No,
up.
but Phillips has been better than Rice.
I frankly I couldn't care less. I'm going
They were
Declan
both good
Rice.
in the first game. Rice just went unnoticed because we dominated the game.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you want from a number 6. If you
Yeah,
don't notice your 6, then you do well, basically.
Yeah, no, I agree. The two central midfielders. Now, I'll start us off. I think we should go, and this is going to sound a complete and utter madness, but you know, this is just me. I'm going Bellingham Hendo.
Okay, now the problem with that is Kane will drop deep for that. So he's gonna win
No,
it.
we won't, because the ball progressors are Bellingham and Hendo. which
Yeah,
means
He would still go
which
in, 'cause naturally
well, he
does.
would, but it
Maybe
means
not a
yeah,
lot.
but maybe Hendo being in that midfield might push him up a bit because mainly because
You
Hendo's
might just
probably
shout at him and just have
exactly
to
which,
pitch a bit more.
exactly
'Cause that
which
is the
what
thing with Hendo. He will just do what needs to be done for the team.
yeah, I just feel like someone with Hendo. Again, we can't have Mount in there because Mount will have been in isolation for an entire week, won't have done any of the tactical
Yeah,
training. So
naughty Mount.
we can't have Mason Mount. So I'm going Bellingham and Hendo. I feel like it's our best option. Even though he does lack experience, I mean, having Hendo there, I'm sure Hendo can guide Rhys and Bellingham through it. Kenny, no, not Max. Max is not there, so Kenny.
You know what now? I agree. Bellingham,
Excellent.
Henderson.
Okay. Chris?
I would just go for it. Henderson and Quayle.
Okay. Rhys?
Hendo, Grealish.
Okay. And Felverschwarm?
I'll use Bellingham as a sub. I think it's too early for him to start. So I'm going with Grealish and Hendo.
Okay.
Nah, but Grealish is.
So Grealish is in there.
Yeah, but he cares attacking as well.
Yeah. No, I know that. Right wing, who are we going for? I will start us off. I'm gonna say Sancho. He's our best right winger. Max, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here and I'm saying Sancho as well.
Right. Kenny?
The man who's coming to Manchester United, Jadon Sancho, boys.
Chris?
Southgate will be arrested for not playing Sancho, so Sancho.
Okay. And Rhys?
Foden.
Okay. And Velveschwan?
Here's the thing. I want Sancho on the left and Saka on the right.
Okay.
And I'll give you my
Oh,
reasons why. I'll give you my reasons why.
The thing is, Foden's never going to be dropped for 2 games in a row, is he?
No,
But
of
he
course
hasn't
it's not.
performed. He's been talking about haircuts rather than performing on the pitch.
No, I
Yeah, but
hear that.
Southgate thing.
Yeah, but reasons are
There's 4 of us to pick Sancho, so you know, no matter
This
what
is the
your
issue
reason.
with Southgate not
No,
rotating
but
in the games in attack.
right?
Yeah, but Velveschwan, it really don't matter what you're gonna do because 4 of us, and I don't want this to go on until 2045. I mean,
No, I'm just saying. Sancho's more better on the left than the right.
well, yeah, but he's actually predominantly played for Dortmund on the right this year, so you
No,
know.
he's better on the left.
Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He can play along the entire
He's
fucking
well
front
class
line.
on either side. We just haven't
Yeah.
haven't had the chance to see it for England
He
yet.
can even play in the 10 role if you ask him. He could probably still play out front and actually stay out front, you know. Left wing, though, who are we going for? I am going to say, I mean, you just can't drop Sterling, can you? I mean, not that I want to play him, but he is our top goal scorer. So, I mean, I'm going to have to say Sterling because, to be brutally honest, he's the only one that's actually performed and got goals. So, Max?
I'm saying Raheem Sterling, Mr. Razzle.
Okay. 2-0 to Sterling. Kenny?
Sterling reform. No. Rashford. Rashford gets in. Bloody hell.
Oh,
dog.
Okay, so
dog.
you
Dog.
want to play a guy who is injured. Great shout. Chris?
Yeah,
No, Sterling is not good though.
Kenny, just because you shout louder than me doesn't mean that you're going to influence it at all.
So
You wanna
Kenny,
play a
next
guy-
season,
you wanna
start with
play-
Martial.
You want to play with a guy who's injured. That makes completely no sense. Because even Rashford has said that he's not even been performing to his ability, so you can't really say anything there. Rhys, who are you?
I'm Rhys.
Yeah, but who do you want in there?
Wait, what?
I don't want Sterling, but yeah, it's going to be Sterling. Really.
Velveschwan?
Like I said, I want Sancho on the left and Saka. So I'll put Saka in.
Right, so you're going to say Saka. Comments, no, you can't put him in. He's our top goal scorer. He's the only guy who scored our goals.
He is nailed on the start. There's no-
Why the
There's no
hell are
point
you
even
putting
arguing
Sterling
with
in? Well, because
He's
he is our
on
top
the
goal
start,
scorer.
He's
He's our top goal scorer in the competition. Again, he's our top goal scorer. Sterling only because he scored the goals. Exactly. I mean, Kenny, it fucking doesn't matter. Bruno scores from the penalty spot. Should we take them away now?
Look at the comments. They're all saying Saka.
The likelihood of Sterling not starting is the same likelihood of us signing a big
I'll change my one to
And also, in terms of experience, a bit of Sterling wouldn't be too bad. I mean, if he's performing a disaster, which I think we would all expect he would, we can always hook him off at halftime. I mean, if we would.
At least we've got pace. We're going to have space in the wing because they play such high wing backs.
Guess what? We've all voted, and you haven't got your vote. So shut the fuck up and stop shouting because you're giving me a headache. He did his job, a big whoop. He'd give him a chocolate coin and move on. Well, Charles, he's the only one to have
I
done
don't like the
this.
chocolate coin.
Or Rhys would like the chocolate coin, but also no one else really did their job.
Sterling's
Sterling has no
better than
creativity.
Sterling's better than Kante.
Right, so up front, I mean, not that he's performed anything. I'm hoping with Henderson in there, it might just get him upfield a bit. I will say Kane.
Get Big Dom in there.
I'm going to say Kane because I think with Hendo will probably scream and shout at him to tell him to fucking move forward. Or we'll see if it's a tactic or not. But I'm saying Kane. Max?
I'm saying Kane as well.
Kenny?
I'm really angry with Calvert-Lewin.
You're going Calvert-Lewin, okay. Rhys?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Kane, unfortunately.
Velshwan?
If anyone says drop Kane, you need to slap in the face. Honestly.
Right. So I'm good. Right. Chris?
Yeah, can't swap him.
Yeah, I do hear that. Charles says Rhys can have the chocolate coin. He's better than Sterling.
Yeah.
I'm not putting Sterling in there because he's had a great season and he's absolutely fucking amazing. I'm going in there because, to be brutally honest, no one else has done their job. So what we've done is we've gone for Pickford in goal, Trippier, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Declan Rice, Hendo, Grealish with Sancho, Sterling, Kane. Now, if that was the lineup that came out, I wouldn't be upset about it. But you know, this is Southgate, so
I would.
Well, yeah, that's just because you're an
Grealish and Henderson in that midfield. I am happy.
Yeah, I'm happy with Henderson, but I feel like Saka deserves it, in my opinion. Like, here's the thing, like, we're going to go against a German team who most likely going to play for back three because they've been doing the majority of it. So I feel like hitting them with actually, I don't know. We'll just see.
Well,
I think
Sterling is also
we
quite
can play anyone with pace on the wings because they are.
Yeah.
With the way that they play, they're all three of their centre backs are slow, and then their wing backs play extremely high, basically as wingers, similar to how Trent and Robbo play for us. But we're going to have space out the wing, so I think Sterling can even be effective in this game because we know he's a clever player. We know that he's good as an inside forward. He's scored plenty of goals. He's getting into those areas around the back stick, and you never know. Maybe everyone just kind of clicks for the big occasion.
Yeah,
I hear that. My worry for this game is the defense.
One minute. Zachary says, "Who do you think Southgate line up?" Well, I'll do that for you now. So I don't expect to see him there. He won't be there.
I actually do think Grealish will play because Mount can't. So we literally have nobody else for that position.
Well, why are you putting Foden?
I'm not. I just can't spell.
No, that's too. Oh.
But it's what he will go for. He will go
He's
for
not
this.
get Carl Walker at right back.
Oh yeah.
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 Southgate loves Carl Walker. I'm surprised
that is what Southgate
paid more.
Yeah, that is what Southgate will go for. He will go for Walker at the back, with Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Rice, Phillips, Henderson, Foden, Sterling, Kane. That's what he'll go for. It's not what I'm going for.
I saw that.
Here's the thing, yeah.
Liam saying Henderson, he's been freaking awful. He missed a penalty.
fuck
He's
off,
been
Liam.
awful all season for Liverpool.
Oh yeah, when he's been
I mean,
injured
I
in
wouldn't agree.
February. Yeah, good point, Ian.
I never knew missing
I
penalties.
wouldn't necessarily agree with that at all. But everyone's entitled to their own views. I mean, some people think. Some people think. One minute. Some people think Velvershuan has good ball knowledge. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Niall, that team wouldn't be Germany. Portugal have a much better team in England and still got hammered by Germany. I don't think Portugal do. I think Diaz, we're about to see Diaz's issues next season. Because I don't think he's
every single game.
Diaz
and I don't think Diaz is going to have a good season next year. I think we're all about to see Diaz's weaknesses.
I agree.
Charles says, thanks, Liam. Thanks, Charles. I mean, Trent is being disrespected so hard he needs another passport. Well, he's injured. He's injured at the moment. He was in the team. Now, how much?
Actually, to be fair, he's got his passport on him. He's on holiday with his girlfriend at the moment. So
yeah, I mean, the thing is, right? Trent would have been in the team. Now, we could have a discussion how many times we think Trent would have been used. That's a discussion that we'll never really know, will we? Adam says, now can you tell Kenny to sing Southgate You're the One?
Don't,
Please.
Okay. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape.
No, get rid of him. No, put him in the back. Now do it.
Get out of my club. Get out of my club.
Please.
Football may be coming home. Transfer the memories, but it's time to go.
Oh dear.
No, do it, please. Put him in the background, please. No, please.
So, thank God I took them off. I didn't want to hear that. No, do not sing that. Adam Computer says no. Southender bought Abdu Ugongo.
Abu Adodo. I think that's how I pronounce it.
Go. Didn't realise he was injured. Kenny, don't sing your shit and you know you are. Remove him now. Well, lads, thank God I'm Irish. Oh, damn, that's singing. Yeah, apparently that is what we class as singing in this world. Kenny's karaoke. Bye, Kenny. Kenny, all I'm going to say is what I would do is I would get the best. What I would do is if you want to produce a record, get the best auto-tune you can get. Get the best auto-tune man can get. You might sound a half okay. Football is a simple game. 22 men chase the ball for 90 minutes, and at the end of the game, a Germans win. Gary Lineker even thought the English legend never wrote off the Germans. Well, I'm just going to say something. Gary Lineker's got some horrific ball knowledge. It's why I don't watch Match of the Day anymore. Diaz is levels above Stones. He even admitted
but that's not hard, let's be honest.
Yeah, but this is Stones as the benchmark. Even Maguire's better than Stones, and it's Maguire. So, you know, Kenny, you should go on X Factor, not going to lie. Yeah, you definitely should, Kenny. Anywhere where you can sing in front of a live TV audience, I think you absolutely should do it.
To be fair,
no, not on YouTube. Not on YouTube though, and certainly not on this channel.
Kenny could do on Britain's Got Talent and just make up a sympathy story, so he can get thoughts to do all the final.
Are you Kenny from South Park? His singing might be bad, but at least it's better than Cardi B, not gonna lie. Pepe is sell better than Maguire. I mean, he's not. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. They do. But before we wrap up,
Portuguese Pepe.
Score predictions. Max, England versus Germany score predictions. What are you going for?
Wait, have we lost 10 subs?
Don't think so. No, we actually believe it or not, we actually gained a subscriber for that. So which is quite horrific. But Max, score prediction for England Germany.
I am saying, I'm gonna say a 1-0 or a 2-1. I'm gonna go with a 1-0.
Okay. Kenny.
I think that England will win.
I'm unfollowing you on
Kenny shots off.
Okay. Rhys.
Hurry after first time.
Please beat him.
1-1. We went on pens.
Valvishwan.
5-0 England.
And Chris.
I'd agree with Leeds, 1-1, and then win on penalties.
Love it, love it, love it. CR7, Bernardo, and Bruno are better than the English midfielders. I mean, Bruno's gone missing this season. Also, last time I checked, Ronaldo wasn't actually a central midfielder. Kenny scared the viewers. Rhys, welcome back. People are going to argue me, but Maguire over Diaz. Diaz is forward for Portugal, but I agree.
I said it from the beginning. He's rubbish. No one believed me.
2-0, 2-1, 3-1. So there's a few, but we're going to wrap it up there. I've got transfer talk in about 45 minutes, so it's actually all prepared. I'm extremely prepared today, which is what we love to see. Before you go, though, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you have not done so yet. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out our socials, Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _, and on TikTok, at Let's Talk Premier League. Max, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram, MaxTagHD Official. On Twitter, at YouTube _MaxTagHD. On here on YouTube itself, MaxTagHD. I'll be posting some more videos in the future, including my reaction to the Hull City fixtures for next season. And I shall be on Transfer Talk, hopefully, in 45 minutes, as Niall said.
Kenny, where can they find you?
You can find me as Sancho is scoring because
Mute him.
Rhys, where can they find you?
Over on Twitter, LFC_Rhys, on TikTok, Rhys_JB, and here on YouTube, RJBTV.
Perfect. Valvishwan, where can they find you?
I'm just going to say Kenny's at before, so we don't need to hear his nonsense. You can find Kenny at Sancho is coming on Twitter. And for me, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Vel_skills.
Perfect. And Chris, where can they find you?
Find me on YouTube at Chris Wells, and find me on Twitter on Chris Wells 96. That's only if you want to follow. I would not do it on tots because I think social media, people betting for followers and social media is a lot of absolute nonsense. So, yeah.
Nice. And yeah, as I said, we're back in 45 minutes for Transfer Talk. Some big Arsenal news coming there. A big thanks to everyone watching. We'll be back, as I say, until then. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a bit. Peace out.